Hello. They have a little league football game going. So cute. Yesterday, to see what I can do. One of my team members had it and they cleared the deal, so I'm being sent out there to see if I can turn it around, which I probably won't be able to, but it is what it is. Looks like they're doing auctions too. I really want to work overseas, but I think I'm being forced to stay stateside. So I'm gonna do what I can.
Head east on South 144th Street toward 53rd Avenue South.
Things to do. I gotta update my passport. I sure hate it. And the reason why I hate it is because they operate the passport office here like it's a small town. So you have to make an appointment and they only do so many appointments. So let's say I call the passport office today. They may not be able to see me until after Christmas. That's the first available appointment. And it's so irritating because it should be where you can go into the passport office any day, pick a number, and get it processed, you know?
In a quarter mile, turn left onto South Center Boulevard.
What I loved about getting my passport in Houston is they opened up the office before regular business hours, and so we all went as a group and like 4 o'clock in the morning and got it done.
Turn left onto South Center Boulevard.
And because my last name starts with an A, I was one of the first ones to get processed, and it was fabulous. And they were quick, fast, and in a hurry. We didn't have to take all day. These passport workers were fabulous. They were fabulous, honey. And I just thought it was so remarkable and so nice. For the residents of Houston, let's see, I have to slow down.
There's a 6-minute slowdown on I-405 North in 2 miles. You are still on the fastest route.
Today, that's what took me a little bit longer to process. I don't know what it could be. It's not giving me a reason. I left Kitten at home, and she definitely wanted to be much excitement today. I really like going to the dog park, but I like going to the dog park when other dogs are more civilized than Kitten. When they're all roughnecks, it's so stressful, you know? And she's upset about it, and the other dogs are upset about it, and it's just, ugh.
In 1,000 feet, use the middle lane to turn right onto 61st Avenue South.
It wants me to get on the freeway, but I'm not going to.
Use the middle lane to turn right onto 61st Avenue South, then use the left lane to turn left onto Tukwila Parkway.
I put in The Devil Wears Prada yesterday just because I wanted to see pretty things. And I like the story, but you know what? I had to stop watching it. And the reason why I had to stop watching it is because they, in the movie, which I guess that's what they were supposed to do, they want to paint New York as being this super, really glamorous, busy place. And the only thing that I could think of is allergies, rashes, bronchitis from inhaling roach skin cells and rats, dander, and airborne homeless people, urine disease, you know.
Head southeast on South Center Boulevard towards 61st Avenue South.
I don't think that they ever have cleaned the streets of New York, you know. And I just think about people like Sex and the City. I didn't watch that, you know, because that woman sitting up there with the Jimmy Choos and all of that and running in her Nikes. And they're not saying that those, let me tell you something. Those streets are so gross. Piss, urine, throw up, hawking, vomit from people being drunk, drug addicts, needles, Oh, if it wasn't for the storm in New York and the snow and things like that, I just really believe that the plague would break out in New York. It is a nasty city. And I think Seattle's gross. You don't know how nasty it is until you go to other places like Denver, Salt Lake City, even Houston. Maybe it's the heat, and then the thunderstorms, or I don't know what it is. Why New York is so dirty. And Seattle, with the amount of rain that we get here, you would think that it would be cleaner. But the thing is that the rain itself is not just enough to grow fungus on all of the biohazards. The biohazards fertilize and helps the growth of the fungus, which then trickles into the Sound, which leads out to the Pacific Ocean, which is why our orcas are dying. The salmon have 2 heads and 3 eyes, and I'm saying it wrong, salmon. The salmon have, they're anyway, that's why I stay out of Seattle. Okay? And that's why anybody who has any sense, they get out of Seattle as much as possible. When I think about our football players playing, I don't know, the air that they circulate on the field is oxygenized, it's treated air, so that the football players their health is protected, as well as the people who are coming into Seattle. The air is different, honey. And that's something that they have to do at the ballpark. And I know it costs an incredible amount of money, but you wouldn't believe the amount of alcohol enforcement. It was gross. And then you had people, attendees calling black fans niggers, and having to get security bouncing these inebriated racists on their butts up out of the clink. Didn't matter if they were season ticket holders or whoever, drunk, having security to check these people, because it's not just liquor that's the problem. It's pills, it's weed, it's all of these things are illegal inside of the ballpark. You cannot have someone killing somebody or somebody ODing at the clink. not because they care about the fans, but it's because they will lose their insurance, because of course there's going to be lawsuits, and they can't have that. So that's the reason why. Oh, I can see the freeway from up here. Yeah, it is bumper to bumper. That was for the slowdown. I don't get on the freeway. At this point, I'll only be on the freeway for a hot minute to get to the exit that I need to get to. But I'm avoiding. I always try to avoid the freeway though, for real. I always do. I don't try to go on there at all. So.
All right, yeah. So we're going to go tonight, I mean, so C. No, I think C is very good. They feel the International House of Prayer. It's confusing because both IHOPs are considered symbols of the end times. All right. Next question. IHOP for a marketing tactic in 2015. You probably missed it. You were in space. What was it? A TV ad with actress Kendall Jenner preventing a riot by giving a Rudy Tooty fresh and fruity breakfast to a policeman. B, a tweet which said their pancakes are, quote, flat, but they've got a nice personality. Or C, an attempted viral campaign where they covered sidewalks and pancake syrup and told people to, quote, slow down and come on into IHOP.
The third one.
You're an engineer and you figured it out. That's right. Yes. People thought that it's funny. Oh, not so funny. Not so funny. So they took it down. All right. Last question. When the first New York City's East Village a few years ago, neighbors rose up in protest. Why? They felt A, quote, Swedish pancakes were an offensive cultural appropriation. B, they didn't like a sign out front that said New Jersey taste without New Jerseyans. Or C, it stank of bacon 24/7.
It's interesting, you know. The other fans, I mean, I like bacon, but I know it's the bacon stuff.
That's right.
What? Okay.
It's from a man who drank his own pee.
Well, he was also a man, if you read his book, who was stuck up there smelling things a lot in this enclosed space. Bill, how did Commander Scott Kelly do in our show?
Very impressively, Scott. You were studying up there, weren't you? You got them all right.
Congratulations.
Astronauts drink their own pee, do they?
You've reached the pinnacle of flight. Everything you could fly, you've flown, from the space shuttle to now the International Space Station. What's next for you?
I'm going to fly the International House of Pancakes.
Scott Kelly, his endurance, a year in space, a lifetime of discovery. Scott Kelly, thank you so much for joining us on Radio Gunman.
So there you have it. Gross. I know, they're going back to go suck.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto
Do it. Yeah.
take the next right onto South 3rd Street. In a quarter mile, use the second from the left lane to turn right onto Bronson Way North.
Weekend.
Yes, come Monday morning, we have some more free tickets for you. Brian Pitt performing at the bottom. Number 3, we need 8 for us. So we can 93.3.
It's hard to catch my vibe. I need a lover to trust. Tell me you're on my side. Are you down for the ride? It's not easy with someone to catch my eye. Well, I've been waiting for you for my whole damn life. Don't be afraid to tell me if you ain't with. I'll see it's all for me to tell me if you ain't with. I'll see your fucking sleep, tell me nothing. It's all for me. Wasted days underneath the sunrise.
Use the second from the left lane to turn right onto Bronson Way North. Then use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Sunset Boulevard North.
Is it because of a history? How you handling? Talk to your body's bad for you. Can't say I don't only cause I know I do. Come on, I need your company. Craving a good magic. Don't be afraid to do it if you will it. I say you took your face so it's not gonna be no good,
Show me how you lies. Wasted days in the night underneath the sunrise. Show me where you love lies. Show me where you love lies. Wasted days in the night underneath the sunrise. Show me where you love lies. Don't hide it. Feeling me, you don't gotta deny it. Baby, you gon' make me overnight it. Tell me how you down. If you're down, don't hide it. Feeling me, you don't gotta deny it. Baby, you gon' make me overnight it. Tell me how you down. It's the days in the night underneath the sunrise. Show me where you love lies. Show me where you love lies. Days in the night underneath the sunrise. Show me where you love lies. Delete your data on Cube 93.3, Seattle's #1 for hip hop. Hey, Deuce is back Monday. More shots at $1,000. Michael and his cash.
Appreciate it. Thank you very much. You made my day.
See, leftover pizza back right there. I think you went.
Use the left 2 lanes to turn left onto Sunset Boulevard North. Continue on Sunset Boulevard North for 1 mile.
Draco got that kickback when I go that they go do back, they don't shoot back, wish I go swing, but I had to, yeah, I did that, yeah, I let that corner do, but when I shoot up with a go get on me, I can just say they killing people, but I really do it. I don't really want no friend. I don't really want no friend. Each run the 69 like Takashi, call him Poppy, work the ASAP, keep me Poppy.
Yes, thank you.
So I got to stay with my Cassie, Cassie, so we like Kardashian, kisses, but freaking Versace, like a pretty, like Tanasha, do the face. Did I get your case? Regain just got a body, but I never leave a trace. Face is pretty, I'm the race. I get just like Astrolabe. I just sit back and when you're done, I feel like you're hot and tight, you're hot and tight. Hey yo, Draco got that kickback. When they kick back, you can't get your shit back. In fact, it's that big that I ain't slow. I don't fuck with you, stop talking. So they hit me, so me, I might get back. I'm still rocking flash. These pictures, yo, it's that.
Head northeast on Sunset Boulevard northeast toward Bronson Way northeast.
I really gotta get another phone.
In a quarter mile, merge onto I-405 north.
So that means I gotta make a trip to Best Buy. I'm praying for Nikki. Praying for myself.
X33 today and back in the day.
To listen to Between the Astronaut and Mission Control sounded a lot like your grandmother getting computer customer service from Mission Control. Let me read you an actual sample.
Lyrics matter.
Hey Houston, I gotta ask you a question about the GoPro real quick. Over. Go ahead, over. Okay, I'm pushing the button and getting a no SD card. That means, do I need that to record? And if it's recording, is there supposed to be a red light on? This is Houston.
I'm finna
told
mess
that
with
the
these
card
people.
is
I'm finna mess with these people. They on the side of the road panhandling and some white people. White power. Should I say white power or white privilege? Leave them people alone. Okay, I'm gonna leave them alone. I ain't gonna say that. See, I listened. I didn't say nothing. It was some dirty looking white freeway. I didn't say nothing. I wanted to say white power or white privilege. Which is it? That's got y'all butt on the side of the road big.
Merge onto I-405 north, then take exit 5.
I just, just being a little messerations happening right there. Oh, Jesus. That's why I got near the cross, baby. Near the cross. Lose my faith. It's gonna get ugly.
Take exit 5, then keep right at the fork.
Really ugly. So I'm
Keep right at the fork.
stick with Jesus and keep it purdy. Keep it sweet and nice. But Jesus ain't set free. He keeps the Holy Ghost all over me. He won't let me get you like I should. And he blesses me. Had not been for the Lord on your side. turning no other cheek, I wouldn't be praying. Nope. No, no, honey.
In a quarter mile, your destination will be on the right.
I know. Let me see. E. Okay. E, 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 E. All right now, I know. You know, I was so you see? I know. We're going to see what the Lord going to do. You know? We're going to see what the Lord is going to do. Lord, don't let me be in my own way. Let me do what you have purpose for me to do this day. Through the blood of Jesus, I pray. Amen, amen, amen. All right, so we're at 1508 Kirkland, and I need E. E. Oh, shit. Club Kitten Nails tomorrow. It was supposed to take me 22 minutes to get here, and it took me 27. Alrighty, this is where I've arrived. Where I'm is. I'm in Renton. So yeah. Oh, let me take this off. That's a school over there. Boop, boop, ba-doo. I wanna be loved by you, just you, and nobody else but you. Loved by you alone. Boop, boop, doo. Oh! I gotta go. Ooh, 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 ooh. Oh, yes.